What up, man? It's your boy Vigilante Styles. Today, we're gonna mix this little beat here that I made. I got some samples off BandLab and stuff, and I just threw some drums to it. That's all I did. Nothing special, nothing ooh and ah, but it's enough to play around with this bad boy. Metric Halo Channel Strip 4. What's the difference? The color. That's about that's about it. It's about the same. It's the same, right? But it's you don't need to change something that's already perfect, right? And then, well, what is this? Yes, it is Mixhead, baby. And you can see I have the preset SG the one, SG Serban Ghenea. Yep, right. So we're inspired by him, and since this beat kind of gives me 24 karat magic vibes, I figured so here's my chain. We're gonna go into the SSL bus compressor. Then we're gonna go to Mixhead. Mixhead is a digital tape saturation processor. Does it sound like real tape? No. Just like in Harrison Mixbus, does not sound like real tape, but it's better. This sounds fire because it adds like bottom and top end on it, man. It's dope. This thing is just, you're supposed to mix into this. So this is his settings. I don't know where they got it from. I guess he made it for them. So that's crazy. This is the only Serban Ghenea preset we have. But you're supposed to mix into this, okay? And then my limiter, fruity limiter. Try not to overthink things, guys, right? Fruity limiter. So I'm gonna start mixing on the channel strip. So this is basically, Serban style, right? Why do I say Serban? Because it's Romanian. It's spelled Serban, but like Serban, I think is how it's pronounced. He probably just goes by the people calling him Serban too, so it's fine. Anyway, we're gonna mix Serban style. And is it gonna sound like Serban's mixes? No. But this is the style, right? So, haters who want to drop a comment and talk shit to me, fuck off, right? I'll just delete your comment and block you from my channel so I never have to hear from you again because you're not contributing anything positive to the conversation. But here, just going to mix on this bad boy. Extremely low CPU hit. Beautiful. All the vibe is coming from this boy right here. This bad boy, the Mixhead. So it gives it just enough, of that analog flavor without it being too like lo-fi sounding. Everything's gonna sound clean, but it's gonna sound smooth and detailed. At least that's what I'm going for. So anyway, let's go. Let's start mixing. Start with my kick drum. Start with the kick drum. Start from here. Here we go. Those drums sounding big enough, huh? Dude, I just discovered that, man. I was fucking around, man. I was like, God, I made these drums massive. They sound amazing. All right, let's continue. I can't make that as clean as I want to because it's a sample. You know, it's not. They're not separated. I feel I can make it cleaner if it's separated, but gotta work with what we have. Anyway, let's continue. What do you think? Is that loud or what? Excuse me. So, I didn't know you could do this. So, the nice thing is I'm getting incredible loudness out of these drums. Of course, it's leading me to do this with all the sounds because, you know, it's making the sounds more upfront by doing that. There might be certain mixes where I might not want to necessarily do that technique, but that's undeniable that that's one loud ass mix, but it sounds clean. It sounds really clean. It sounds really detailed. This might be pretty close to how Mr. Serban is doing things. Probably not exactly, but it's still kind of, I want to say it's in the ballpark of like how it sounds like how he's doing things. So I figure the philosophy behind a lot of mixers is not to go crazy with the plugins, right? So it's really about taking the plugin just that you have and just knowing what you're doing with it. I mean, obviously, I got more than enough plugins to screw around with for other things. But, and there might be a certain character I might want a certain sound. But see, I had these samples which unfortunately already had some kind of saturation on them. So I couldn't get them as clean as possible. But you could hear how clean things can get because those drums were coming in just like super clean. And I go, the other sounds would come in just as clean if I could get them separated. I know I had the bass separated in this one, but once again, I probably would have opted not to put saturation and other stuff on those sounds because I'm getting, I kind of feel like the mixing philosophy I've come across is mix clean, and then your mix bus should have just a little bit of saturation, you know, and you mix into your, you know, your glue. This is kind of, I can't really say if it's gluing things per se. It's just when the audio's passed through it, I know that there's a little bit, it's kind of a bigger presence on the low and the top end, but it smooths a lot of the harshness out, which is something that, and I like this bus compressor for that same reason. I have everything except the 4 times sampling on the SSL native bus compressor, predominantly because actually this bus compressor for some reason seems to smooth transients out pretty well. And then this is kind of doing that on a very, very subtle level as well. And it's giving a little bit of saturation, but it's not overpowering. It's very good. And, you know, just using Serban's setting for this and just mixing into it is all you... I don't touch anything. Touch nothing. I don't screw with it. What do you need on your on your master bus, right? You don't need a big old sexy EQ when a fruity parametric EQ is just fine for exactly what I need, which is to do a tiny little bit of corrections. Right? Same idea that we have in Harrison Mix Bus with the 3-band EQ on the master bus. It's the same concept. I just, you know, want to make sure that I'm kind of getting a little bit more control over the entire tonal balance. And in this case, I just slam it into the limiter. Fruity limiter. What kind? I don't need no other limiter. I don't need a FabFilter L2 limiter. I don't need those limiters. Fruity limiter is just fine. Gets the job done. It's clean. It sounds good. The idea is clean for most of what you're doing, with the exception of right here, to give it a little bit of vibe. Stay clean. Go into your vibe. Call it a day. And that's kind of the philosophy that I'm doing. And then you heard how that sounds really, really good. Does it sound like Serban? Am I comparing myself to Serban? Am I as good as Serban? Can I start charging $10,000 a mix like Serban? No, I can't. But, you know, it's, you know, he's my inspiration. So, fuck off, right? At the end of the day. It's this guy I look up to. I love his mixes. Trying to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that sound. I want that sound out of my music. So, whatever. But no, I'm not fucking Serban, right? I don't even charge anywhere near the kind of money he charges for mixes. And I'm not getting any business. Maybe I will after this video, after you guys hear, wow, listen how he turns them drums into some massive sounding ass drums. you know, maybe some people might go, damn, I want drums like that, and let him do it. He already knows how to do it, you know. You never know, you know. But you guys can watch my video. See, obviously, you guys watching the video, you guys see exactly how I did it. I made the drums, like, huge. Like, I love Dr. Dre, too, but, man, let's be honest, man, these drums are bigger than anything Dr. Dre's ever done. You know, you can't, it is what it is. You know, turn these drums, they go, oh, all you're doing is just smashing everything to a limiter. It sounds good, though. You know? I mean, hell, that's what people did on SSL consoles back in the day. You used to just push it into the red. Damn, it sounds good. If it's in the red, I don't give a fuck, sounds good. You know? Same shit I'm doing here. This is not even mastered, really. This is just the mix, but hell, it's might as well be mastered. That shit is so fucking loud and, you know, clean and shit. Probably just roll with the mix. Call that a day. If I were gonna send this to like mastering or something, I'd drop it down and give them some headroom. I wouldn't just send them the shit all the way at 0. But the limiter is part of the sound, man. So it's in there because the reason why is when I'm pushing into the limiter, it's bringing up some of those frequencies on this. For me, I can hear it on the sides a little, bringing them up and giving it just an overall really bold sound. So that's part of the sound. So mastering engineers who don't like this process can go fuck off, right? Once again, I mean, it is what it is. This is how I'm doing my sound. So anyway, if you enjoy the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to learn more tips, tricks, and techniques, by all means. Hey, if you want to send me something to mix for my make a video about it, I'll do it free of charge, man. I need to make content. So obviously that helps me out, helps me grow my channel, and then you get a free mix. What? Free mix, did he say? Yes. So that's how you're going to get it. Send me stuff. Yeah, man, keep me going. And especially if you like a certain way that I mixed. So you might say, hey, maybe not necessarily this metric halo video I'm doing here. You might go, no, man, bring out that mix bus, man. Give me that mix bus 10 sound, you know, with that SSL 9000J EQ they got. Give me that. Okay, I could do that. Or you might go, dude, I need drums bigger than the planet Jupiter, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Bring that metric halo out, man. I need some super drums. All right, got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, yeah. So anyhow, it's your boy Vigilante Styles, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, I'm gonna print this mix. I'm gonna go bump it and walk around the house and shit. Drink some water or something. Bump this bad boy. All right, y'all take care. All right, I'm out. Peace.